Hello everyone, my name is Sagar Agrawat and this is the secondary school mathematics geometry lecture number 3. So previously we discussed about some basic terminology and the geometry. In this session we also learn some more terminologies or basic properties related to the geometry, and in the next session we are going to solve problem based on this theory as well as the theory we learned in previous session. So let's start lecture number 3. So first thing is the vertically opposite angle. So the vertically opposite angle is basically means that vertically opposite angles. It means that when two lines intersect, as we know, when two lines intersect, which create four angles. Let's suppose this line AB and CD this line AB, this line CD. When two lines intersect at point O, it creates four angles 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in this figure, this four angle, the two angles are opposite to each other. So those two angles which are opposite to each other are called the vertically opposite angle. It means angle 1 and angle 3 and angle 4 and angle 2 are pair of vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angles. Move to the next topic is the adjacent angle. What it means by adjacent angle. Let's take. So the adjacent angle adjacent angles basically means that if two angles are come consecutively, means let's suppose these two angles, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So here this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. So on these angles, the two angles come consecutively, angle 1 and angle 2. Also, both the angles have a common arm. So those kinds of two angles which come consecutively and both have common arm and vertex. Here this is the common arm between both the angle, and this is the common vertex. Common vertex. So those kinds of angles which come consecutively and both have a common arm and common vertex, those angles are called pair of adjacent angle or adjacent angles. So here angle 1 and 2 are adjacent angles. Move to the next linear pair of angle. So the linear pair of angle is basically said that so when two adjacent angles are formed a line, it's called the linear pair of angle. Let's we see this angle, this is A, this is B, and this is C, and this is D. So in this figure, this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. So here angle 1 and 2 adjacent angle because both have a common arm BD, and by combining both the angle it creates line AC. So two adjacent angles are form a line, so those kinds of angle are called the linear pair of angles. So here angle 1 and angle 2 are linear pair of angle. Linear pair of angle. Now to the next session, next topic, and as they both angle are create a line, so the addition of the both the angle is 180 degree, means angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 180 degree always. Next, the angle bisector. So what it means basically the bisector. So bisector is basically means the thing which divides another thing in two equal parts. So here angle bisector which divide the bisector which divide angle in two equal parts. Let's suppose one angle. This is the angle. Let's give name to it. Suppose this is A, this is vertex B, and this is C. So if any line divide this angle in two equal parts, it's called the bisector of angle. Let's suppose this is line L. So it's create angle 1 and angle 2. If any line divide any angle in two equal parts, it means angle 1 equals to angle 2. So that line is called the angle bisector of that angle. It means line L is the angle bisector of angle ABC. Similarly, for the line segment, is a perpendicular bisector for the line segment. Let's suppose the line segment AB. So this is line segment AB. And let's suppose any line which divide this line segment into equal parts. So that line is called perpendicular bisector. Let's suppose this is line L, and if divide that line divide AB, line segment AB into equal parts. Let's suppose this is point O. It means AO equals to BO, and line L divide AB in two equal parts and make a 90 degree with the line segment, then the line L is called the perpendicular bisector of the line segment AB. Any line which divide any line segment in two equal parts and make a 90 degree angle, it's called the perpendicular bisector of the line segment. Now we move to the next session, next topic. It's the transversal and parallel line. So angle made by and transversal. As we know, as we learned in the previous session, we know that what is the parallel line and transversal line. So let's suppose this is line 1 and this is another line, and this is the transversal of both the line. Let we give name of those line. Suppose this is line AB and this is line CD. This is line PQ and this is the point intersection E and point of intersection F. So it's create 8 angles, angle 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and angle 8. So in all these angles, the type of first angle is the corresponding angle. So what it means? Let me see what is corresponding angle. Okay, so the corresponding angle angle. So the corresponding angle basically those two angles or pair of angles which create any kinds of F shape. Means angle 1 and angle 2. Sorry, angle 1 and angle 5 are pair of corresponding angles. Another one is angle 2 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 7, and angle 4 and angle 8. All are the pairs of corresponding angles. The next one is the alternate angle. This type of angle, there are two types of alternate angle. One is interior, one is exterior. So, and pair of corresponding angles are always equal. It means angle 1 equals to angle 5, and it is true for all the pair of corresponding angles. The alternate angle. So first we talk about the interior and the exterior. So the alternate interior angle are angle 3 and angle 5 and angle 8 and angle 2. These both pair are pairs of alternate interior angle. And angle 4, angle 6, and angle 1 and angle 7. These are the pairs of alternate exterior angle. And pair of alternate angle are always equal. The pair of alternate angle are always equal. It means angle 3 equals to angle 5 and angle 8 equals to angle 2. Also angle 4 equals to angle 7, 6 and angle 1 equals to angle 7. So pair of corresponding angle are equal and pair of alternate angle are also equal. Next move to the co-interior angle. The last one, co-interior angle. So the co-interior angles are those angles which interior angle, which the anterior angle which comes on same sides of transversal. It means the angle which comes same side of transversal, either on the right side or either on the left side, either on the right side or left side. Those kinds of angle are called co-interior angles. So angle 2 and angle 5 and angle 4, 3 and angle 8. These are the pairs of our co-interior angle. And pair of co-interior angle are always supplementary. It means angle 2 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degrees. and angle 3 plus angle 8 equals to 180 degree. So we learned three types of angle from parallel line and transversal. Well, first one is the corresponding angle. Another one is the alternate angle. There are two types of alternate angle. First one is interior, another one is exterior. And the third type is the co-interior angle. Corresponding angle are equals. Alternate interior or exterior angles are also equal, and the co-interior angles are supplementary. So in this session, we learned about the intersecting line and vertically opposite angles, adjacent angle, linear pair of angle, angle bisector, line, perpendicular bisector, and also we learned the types of angle made by the parallel line and the transversal and its property. So here this session is going to end. So in the next session we are going to solve some problem based on this theory as well as the previous theory. And thank you for watching this video, and if you find this video is helpful, please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next session. Bye.